All right, everybody. We are back, and the star will be out soon. But we have a little treat in the house for everybody today. We are so pleased and privileged, actually, to have this lady here. She hasn't been out. She's actually doing a tour, beginning a tour, I believe, of the country, and stopping here in the Midwest to talk to us here in Columbus, Ohio, is renowned sex therapist from the New York area, Ms. Velda Tweldt. Let's give her a hand for Ms. Velda Tweldt. Dr. Velda Tweldt.
Way too cool. Hello, how are you? I am the great Velda Tweldt. I haven't seen so many of you in so long. I'm lying, I don't know any of you. I'm gonna try to sit down and not spread my legs. I shaved just for the occasion, as you can see. The European men like that, which we will talk about in a moment. Does somebody have a martini? I was supposed to have a martini, it was on my rider. A martini and a ferret that was excitable. I should have a ferret that I could... No? No. Okay, I'll do it myself later. Oh, it's so good to be here. You guys probably know me from my former sex lectures. First of all, the most popular being 7 Ways to Say No on a City Bus. And the second not so popular one, which was Sexuality After the Armageddon, the do's and don'ts of sex with drifters. But I'm here tonight on a little informal talk. I'm going around the country doing this because we're in hard times, ladies and gentlemen. We're in very hard times. Do you like my earrings? Thank you. They're Chanel. Should never guessed how much I bought them for. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, the economy, it's down, it's way down. So I've come off my little stint in Hollywood being Javier Bardem's stunt double. And now I'm, thank you, some of you know who he is, a very talented young man, he's very talented. We won't talk about that, there are children here. But I've come to talk to you today, a little informal chat about sexuality during an economic crisis. Crisis. It's always been a very hard word for me to say. That and fast. I've never been able to do it. There are 2 tips that I would like to leave you with. No, 3. I've forgotten the 3rd one. Stay with me, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with me, I know, my ravishing beauty. I'm trying very hard to keep the legs crossed. Because this slip, I don't know, it's made in Indonesia out of soil. It's very, very uncomfortable. Tip number 1 for sex in an economic crisis. Ladies, go for European men. They're not worried about the Dow Jones. And when the Dow Jones is down, the Wow Bones is down too. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? These American men, they're all just, my old Larry used to just sit at the bed and look at the laptop. And I mean, I would see a star ticker on the way home from my Hollywood stunt double work. And I would think, oh good, it's up, I'll go home for a quickie. And there he would be with his cheese and fish sandwich. That's a long story. Well, rest in peace. Anywho, go for European men. First of all, we all know Russian ain't European, right? Yeah. But most of all, with the current exchange rates in the country today, a little bit of foreplay actually transfers to about 5.6 play. You know what I mean? It's the euro, ladies and gentlemen. Who doesn't want to smell like wines and baguettes? You know, assuming they used the baguette correctly, it could be a very lovely evening. This man apparently knows what I'm talking about. Sir, I would advise you they do soggy up after a bit. And you can lose them, which, apart from having a baby, is probably the most traumatic visit you may ever need. Do you like my hair? It wasn't dyed on me, it was dyed on the horse. So don't worry. Tip number 2. Sexual supplies are very, very expensive. I know this. There's no need. First of all, food items. If you're gonna involve a little food in your sexual, rampant, whatchamacallit, get cheap food. Go to Aldi. Consider a little marinara. Something with cream is very expensive, but you can make it at home. Buy a chicken. It's fun in the bedroom, and it can make eggs. It's very good. Contraception, I know it's very pricey. I know. I mean, I've heard. I don't know. Personally, I just sit in a warm bath with a couple of 9-volt batteries afterwards, and I'm fine. It's very, tingles the tongue, but they're about as big as the tongue. But contraception, yes, ladies and gentlemen, what works just fine is the pull-out method. Now roar! Everybody knows how that goes. I'm going to pull out. I'm going to pull out. Look at the stocks. Everybody knows how that goes. And all you need is, I'm liking how your face is just kind of frivoling up. Like, oh my God, where's he getting? No. Hey, oh my God, that's the second time I've done that. I used to be a man a long time ago. I don't like talking about it, but here I am talking about it to you. But seriously, folks, a little bit of ginger ale and household bleach in a turkey baster afterwards, and it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't even burn. You just stand up and it comes out like that thing at King's Island with the water park. Just whoosh, and then no worries at all. And it's fun. It's fun. It's fuzzy and fun. It's very, very good. Oh my God. My scarf has fallen off, revealing my chest here, and relieving in the scarf. My third tip and final tip, ladies and gentlemen, which is the most important. I'm going to swirl this around now. Just to give it a little flair. Every show needs a little flair. My third tip is self-pleasure. Alright? It's the cheapest way, and the fellas do it all the time. They'll be on the bus and just be like, oh, that's nice. At a ball game, like, can I have a hot ball? Give me 2. And then you're like, And we all know that there's not much you can't get done in the way of self-pleasure with a mastiff and a jar of peanut butter. But well, I'm just saying, mastiffs are expensive, which is why, for the ladies and for the men, if you're more adventurous, certain, I have a method that is guaranteed to make you light candles, buy candles even. You go into your washing room, right? You take the dryer, you open it, you take down the little sensor button that says, dryer's closed, you can spit now. And then you put in an assortment of vegetables. I like cucumbers, bananas, pineapple for the adventure, and hot peppers for the zing. And then you just back right on up, Nelly style, against it, and you wait. You put on a little James Blackman, and you just wait. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just the world going round. So that about wraps up my little lecture tonight. But I want to remind you, this is Velda Tweldt, PH 7. That's a chemistry joke. Reminding you that if it isn't, it doesn't always mean that somebody's talking about it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.